Doc
And
GP, 109 million na tayo. Earlier this month, the President signed an EO declaring programs preventing teenage pregnancy as a national priority. The message certainly comes across on the urgency, but at the same time, we have to ask, what's new here? I mean, haven't we been in this, been sending out this urgent message for a long time? And what is the difference that you hope this EO will make?
well, EO 141 will make it, a whole, well, I know it's been used a lot, no? Whole of government approach. No? Many government agencies are doing something about teen pregnancy. And what the president wants through this executive order is to put some order into what is being done on teen pregnancy. And he has mobilized the National Youth Commission and the Sangguniang Kabataan, which has some funds at the local level, to start community level activities. And the Commission on Population and Development on our own will sit down with the key government agencies. And I think the important ones here will be National Youth Commission, the Council for the Welfare of Children, who both have the mandate on the welfare of young people, as well as the Department of Budget and Management. Because in government right now, most agencies are having to do with smaller budgets, particularly for social services. So we hope to get together with these agencies very soon and find out how far we can push the envelope. But I know that since the SWD has really put together some resources already, I think they're committing 7 million to start addressing the problem this year. And we're also hoping to have a donors meeting. Government itself will be able to do it. We hope to talk to some donors like UN, the UN Population Fund, other UN agencies, UNICEF, USAID. Maybe we'll call on the World Bank and the Asian Development Bank. POPCOM has offered to help also. So we'll be putting together these donors to come up with some resources. But the key will be a plan, a big comprehensive plan that will work over several years. Yes, Luchi.
Okay, but yes, Dr. GB, exactly how do you prevent teenage pregnancy on the level of the family or the household? And then, of course, most importantly, on the level of the teenager himself or herself. I mean, well, pregnancy because of a girl, but But how do you prevent that exactly? Is it more sex education? Is it, I don't know, what exactly do you do?
Well, the title of the executive order includes a government addressing the root causes. So this means really digging deep at the causes of teen pregnancy. And comprehensive sexuality education will be a major resource on the prevention side. It's been proven in many countries around the world that if you have comprehensive sexuality education, the young people will be responsible enough and not become promiscuous, but behave more in a more appropriate way. And another form of to reduce really teen pregnancy is to provide the services that young people need. No, it may not be family plan all the time. It may be good communication between parents and young people. Very often, that's one thing that DepEd has been pushing. Let's have a good parent and adolescent dialogue. Let's get that going. And possibly to address violence as well that's happening among young people and exploitation by adults. No, that's
Okay,
in a way that's
yes.
probably be more difficult because that has a moral dimension.
You said that you're talking about access to reproductive health information, services, advice. How young are we talking about here? How young will you make the services available? Information,
Well,
services.
yeah, information will be available as DepEd has conceived it, even at kindergarten level.
Oh, in kindergarten.
Because they have, these very young children are being molested. They're being, without any protection, they will be told by their teachers.
Inappropriate touching. No, ganon?
Inappropriate touching is something you should tell adults that I don't want to be touched there. And if it's happened to you, to report it to your parent or an adult who can help you. But when it comes to services, Amy, the services will only be for those who need it. No, it will not be for all. It will not be for all adolescents.
At what
When it Well, 10 is the youngest pregnancy that we've seen. So most likely that will be the youngest. But the services for them will again be without judgment. It is to help them get over the immediate problem, to give them the proper health advice, and once they give birth, to find a way to bring them back to the mainstream. So in a way, we're approaching we're trying to improve the health of 25 million adolescents here. And not all of them are engaging in sex. Not all of them are becoming pregnant. But for those who do become pregnant, that's where we will be coming in with the services
you
through
said
this
approved,
program.
this is approved, or is it a recommendation that you
It's
start
a-
talking about inappropriate behavior with children at kindergarten and access to RH information at 10? Approved na ba to or what?
Yes, that's already in the law, actually, in the RTRH law for school-based comprehensive sexuality education. And DepEd started implementing that already. But we're putting together the services still in the next few months. Our deadline is to come up with a plan to present it to the poverty reduction cluster by September, by the first week of September. And that's why we're talking to DBM. We don't want to announce a plan in September and not have money to go along with it.